Healthcare professionals. What is a telltale sign a patient has used drugs heavily in their life? I remember doing phlebotomy rotations at a hospital in the middle of nowhere, Tennessee. Aside from the small 60-bed hospital, there was nothing but farmland for miles. I met a patient with heavily scarred, twisted veins. I failed to hit a couple times but eventually found a viable one. IV users can be tough sticks. But what makes me remember him to this day is the forlorn look in his eyes when he softly asked me to be careful because it was his last good one, so please don't blow it. Talc retinopathy. Tiny talc particles accumulate in the retinal blood vessels of IV drug users and can be seen during a routine eye exam. When you give them 6 milligrams of Versed and 300 mcg of fentanyl and they are still talking to you like normal. Big ass hole in the nasal septum with no other explanation for cause. He was smacking his mouth like a fish out of water. Wearing a leather jacket in the middle of a hot Texas July. Admitted to coming down after smoking meth. He can hit his veins better than you. What's the first sign that a movie is going to suck? I don't know if this happens in other countries. But in the UK you occasionally get TV spots where they have mini interviews with members of an audience who've just watched the film. So it'll be filmed in a cinema lobby and be like, what did you think of the film? And there'll be a family of 4 going, oh, it was great. Really funny. Just perfect for all the family. Quote. When you see one of these you know it's going to be absolute dogshit. When the critics say, it's an adventure unlike any other, or something similar. The trailer is just a video of people reacting to seeing the movie. Their only selling point is that they have, insert famous actor. Whole movie is shown in the trailer. I don't do that anymore. I'm retired. But you're the best. If I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this my way. What would your 8-year-old self say if they saw you now? Jesus, I better go do my homework so I don't end up like this sack of shit. Why are we so fat? Can I pet your dog? What's wrong with your face? I think my 8-year-old self would be quite smitten. My 16-year-old self would be very disappointed. Fuck my 16-year-old self. My 8-year-old self knew what was up. Doing just fine. When I was 8, my mom got pulled over because I kept flipping off the on-base officer driving next to us. So I'd likely give myself the middle finger. What is the most off-putting physical characteristic a romantic partner can have? Poor dental hygiene. Body odor. Damn, we all ugly out here, huh? Probably the way I'm eating my fries as I scroll Reddit. Maybe a swastika tattoo? What sucks is I, a middle-aged woman, had my 2 front teeth knocked out and can't afford a partial. I know teeth are incredibly important for people's impression of me, but there's nothing I can do about it at the moment. What are some telltale signs of a pseudo-intellectual? I'd explain it if I thought you'd be able to understand. Pseudo-intellectuals always think they are right. They seek to impress, not inform. They like to debate, but shut down and get angry the second they get an unexpected question or have to think about their answer. Thinking that watching a certain movie or listening to certain music automatically makes them smarter. Like if you were the director or you were in the band, fine, but all you did was press play. How you smart? Lacks self-awareness of their own biases. They use a lot of cromulent words whose definitions they really don't know. What's something that isn't a religion, but pretty much feels like one? Multi-level marketing. Sports. I love my teams, but some people just take it way too far. Political affiliations. Politics shouldn't be like sports. Celebrity worship rubs me the wrong way. Some religious studies scholars argue that Disney and its theme parks serve the same purpose as religion for many people. Herbalife. You have been chosen by the aliens to show them something that will convince them to not destroy Earth. You can show them anything on Earth. What do you show them? The movie Independence Day. But tell them it's a documentary about what we did to the last alien invaders. Greater than what do you show them? Tuberculosis that should solve that pesky alien problem. Easy. Detachable thumb trick. Really bad fan art of aliens boning each other. The Titanic in a cheaply made sub. Puppies, lots and lots of puppies. What's a food you absolutely hate? Beef liver. Especially served Southern style with onion gravy and grits. Just the smell makes me gag. Liver from various animals has a strong, organ-like flavor and texture. Cottage cheese. I wish I liked it since it's healthy, but no matter how I've tried it, just don't like it. Goat and sheep brains. People talk about kale like it's some sort of delicious wonder food. I've found no actual research that shows that it's particularly healthy, and it tastes like lawn clippings. Almost all recipes for kale involve 2 key steps. Chop it up and cook it down so it no longer has the consistency of kale. Then add salt and other things so it no longer has the flavor of kale. So now you have something with neither the flavor or consistency of kale, and it's sort of palatable. It's much easier to just start with something that actually tastes good to begin with. Subscribe, my brothers.